I remember the airport. There was an escalator. I never see one before. I keep going up and down on it. I had no idea. The story begins in Moldova. Where I was living, the little village was very rough. I had no one. I had just a mom that no one was afraid of. So she asked my brother-in-law if he knows someone I can get married with. He say, "Oh yeah, I know a good friend who's living in Ireland." He came over and we meet together, and he was like, "Oh, I have a good job there, and I like you to come with me." When I came here, he was talking to me about the work. I was like in shock. He's like, "Well, your brother-in-law charged me 3,000 euro, saying you are okay with it." I start crying and screaming. And then it went on for about 7 years. I was 15. I used to work from 12 in the daytime to 6 o'clock on the next day. And that was like 7 days a week. I remember a guy who used to come and he used to say, "I want the youngest girl that you have here." And he was really old. To them, it was fun. I mean, come on. You could see I was a little child. There was 4 other girls in there. None of them were talking my language. So they were explaining to me with writing, like 30 minutes is this much, 60 minutes this, and all the other stuff. You have a days that you're doing like 15 guys a day. They used to get all that anger and everything they had and put it on us. The way they saw it was like their horse. No one is going to listen to them. So whatever we do is going to stay in here. I had a guy once. He was on top of me, holding me by throat. His friend walked in and the friend just pushed him off the bed. I couldn't breathe for half an hour. You know, I used to say to the guy I've been sold to, "That's it. I'm not up for it." He used to say to me, "If you ever open your mouth, they are going to send you back home because you have no papers." He used to beat me up and used to say, "If you shout, the neighbors are going to call the police." So I used to keep it quiet, and then he beat me up. I feel I don't know where to turn for help. I go to the park, cry for half an hour, afraid I was going to get deported. So then I go back and start doing again what I was doing. And when I say, "Where is the money?" he used to say, "What money? Do you think you can make money?" I used to believe that. Like I didn't have my own mind. And I got caught so many times. The guards, the police were more interested in knowing details like who ran the place and how much money you are making. There wasn't that much interest in why you are there. They used to take the money, whatever I had, and then they let me go. The next week, I'll be back working again, someplace else. The more years I was doing that job, the more I was growing up. I knew that I didn't want to stay there, but the only thing I thought was even a client is going to kill me or I'm going to be killing myself. That's when I thought, you can't wait for any worse. He was doing a lot of holiday back home. I didn't know when he was going to come back. So I worked for that week. I keep the money. So I moved. I was going everywhere. I was going to the city center information. I was like, please, there has to be a way. I can't go home. All of them, they were shutting the door to my face. They were saying, the best way for you is to leave this country. There is nothing we can do. I was afraid to say it, to tell what's happened to me. I was thinking nobody was going to believe whatever I had to say. But you know, the reason why I get my act together and tell everything was because of my child. I had to be strong for her. She's the only person that really loves me, for me, not because I'm doing things for them. I actually feel like I'm somebody now. I have a place, I have my child, she's in school, she's doing well. I was never thinking all this was going to happen. And my head was like I was going to keep hiding and keep, running. Slowly, I make a better future for my daughter. That's all I want.